Hello everyone, this is teacher Joanna again, and for tonight's lesson, I'm going to answer one question that I received actually 2 days ago. So the question was, what are the uses of apostrophe S? Okay, and his follow-up question was actually like, which is correct? Is it Happy Mother's Day or Happy Mother's Day? Okay, so later on we're gonna answer like his questions. Okay, but anyway, thank you for this. Okay, right, thank you for the question. Okay, so for now, let's talk first the uses of apostrophe s and of. Okay, because many people are confused which one to use because both can actually like mean possession. Okay, let's talk about first apostrophe s. Now for apostrophe s, we can we can use that when we talk about people and animals. Okay, so that is the basic use of apostrophe s. Okay, so for example, let's have a person's name. For example, Jermaine, right? So I just have to put like s. Jermaine's pencil. Okay, so I use like apostrophe s after the name Jermaine. Okay, and if that is an animal, for example, like the dog's the dog's toy, right? For example, right? So I use apostrophe s as well. Now, if you're gonna combine, okay, the two, okay, for example, Jermaine and the dogs, okay, the dogs, for example, like food. Okay, so in that case, okay, the apostrophe s is placed actually at the last noun, okay? Right? Or at the noun before the other noun. Okay, so don't forget that. We don't say Jeremy's and the dog's food. No, we don't add to apostrophe s. Just after the last noun. Okay? Right? Now, of course, if there are many like Jeremy, comma, the dog and the cat's food, okay, so we have to use actually the same thing at the last noun. Okay, the apostrophe s is used. Now, sometimes people are confused if we just need to put like just the apostrophe and the apostrophe s. Now, when is it possible? For example, if I say like okay, for instance, if I say let's think of of a person actually, right? Okay, for example, boys, right? Okay, right. So boys, that is a plural noun. So we just need to put an apostrophe after that. For example, boys games. Okay, so we just have to say that, right? Okay, this one is impossible. This is wrong. Okay, we cannot put another apostrophe, another s after the apostrophe if we're talking about common noun. So if that is a common noun, okay, is plural, okay, remember this, only apostrophe is actually like use, okay? We don't put another S. But if that is a proper noun ending in S, okay, two are possible. For example, let's use the name, for example, Chris, okay? Chris ends in S, so you can say Chris, okay, or Chris's, right, with apostrophe s. Both are accepted because Chris is a proper noun. Okay, so that's the thing. Don't forget that. Now, can we actually like use of for people and animals? For this case, no. However, if there is a phrase, okay, and a clause after the noun that we modify, that's the time that we need to use apostrophe s. What do I mean? For example, if I say like the girls, okay, the girl's book, right? Okay, this is correct because girl is actually like common countable singular noun. So we need apostrophe s, right? Can I say like the book of the girl? Okay, the book of the girl is new, for example. Now, in this case, okay, this is actually wrong. Remember that the only time that we can actually like use of for a person and an animal if there is a clause or an adjective phrase that will make okay the modifier confusing in the sentence. For example, right? For example, like I met, okay, I borrowed the book, okay, of the girl who lives next door. Okay, so as you can see here, there is an adjective clause who lives next door, which describe our noun, the girl. Okay, so if I'm gonna really follow the rule, like I want to use like the apostrophe, it will be like this: I borrow the girl's book who lives next door. So see, this one will be very confusing because our modifier will be very far from our noun, the girl. Okay, so that's why this one is wrong, and you can use of if we have an adjective clause or an adjective phrase. So both are accepted. Okay, right? So I'm gonna give you an example with an adjective phrase. For example, I borrowed the book, okay, of the girl from, for example, like from New York. Okay, yeah, this is the same thing. This is actually an adjective, okay, an adjective phrase, okay? Because if I'm gonna say that, if I will say like I borrowed, okay, the girl's book, okay, the girl's book from New York, the meaning would be different, okay? From New York, the meaning here, it will be the book who actually like comes from New York or who lives in New York, which is impossible. Okay, that I mean like it's possible that it's from New York, but the meaning is different. Okay, it's totally different from our per sentence. Okay, so you have to be careful with that. Now, when do we use off? We use off actually when we talk about, of course, things, ideas. Okay, so we use that. For example, okay, let's have the cap. Okay, the cap of the pen. All right. You cannot say like the pen's cap. Okay. The pen's cap. This is wrong. Okay. So that is grammatically incorrect. Okay. But remember that is also like noun adjective. When we say noun adjective, okay, like two nouns together. Okay. And the first noun is automatically used as an adjective. For example, let us use like pencil case, right? Yeah, they are two nouns together. So pencil will be an adjective describing the case noun, right? What kind of case is that? Pencil case, right? So you can also use like the pen cap, okay? Right? Or the cap of the pen. So both are accepted. Now, in this case, they are just totally the same. However, in some cases, they are different, okay? So you have to be careful using them as well. So, for example, the bowl of soup. Okay, and then the soup bowl, right? Okay, so as you can see, both are accepted, but the meanings are different. Okay, right? Now, for this one, the bowl of soup, the meaning is actually, what do you think? Think about it first, okay? So this one is actually like full of soup. Okay, right? And this one, the soup bowl, okay, it can be empty. Our focus is just what kind of bowl is that? It's for soup. Okay, so that's the meaning of that. So, anyway, I just included off, but let's continue with the uses of apostrophe s. Now, if we're talking about organizations, okay, or groups, actually, both are accepted. Apostrophe s and of are okay. For example, the the project, okay, of the United Nations, okay, of the UN, right? Or you can say like the United Nations, okay, the UN's project, okay? So you can say like that. Both are accepted if that is a group or an organization. The same thing with places, okay? You can use apostrophe s and of for that one. Okay, let's have an example. For example, if I say like South Korea's South Korea's, for example, celebration. Okay. Right. So in that case, I use apostrophe S, or I can just say like the celebration of South Korea. Right. So both are actually like accepted. Okay. Right. Or I can say like even common noun places, for example, like the table, okay, of the dining room. Okay. Or you can also say like in the dining room, but the meaning is different. This is about possession. So it means like the dining room, it is actually the dining room's table. So you can say the dining room's table. Right? So both are accepted. Now, it follows the same thing with the proper and common noun here. For example, if I say like Paris, right? It's a proper noun. So we can say like Paris view, right? Or we can use actually like another s after the apostrophe. Paris's view. So only for proper nouns, okay? Now another use of apostrophe s, this time it's just apostrophe s, okay? So don't forget this, not of. Okay, so number 5, only apostrophe s is possible if we're talking about time expressions, okay? Right, so for time expressions, we can actually like use apostrophe s, okay? For example, like yesterday's meeting, okay? So yesterday's meeting, okay? So we can say that using for time expression. Tomorrow's party, right? But you can also say the meeting yesterday, which is a totally different pattern, right? Another one, whenever we talk about duration, okay? Only apostrophe s is used for duration. Okay, for example, like 2 years plan, right? Yeah, you can say that. Okay, 2 years plan, apostrophe S. However, the moment that you put, okay, you put a dash, okay, you actually like need to use the singular form, 2 year plan. Okay, right? You cannot really like use like 2 years with S, okay, for that one. Okay, yeah, so that's the thing. Okay, no question about that, I think. Okay, right, there you go. Okay, anyway, right, by the way, this is a hyphen. Okay, so let's continue with our next part. Okay, let's go mm, um to our question. Okay, so is it Happy Mother's Day or Happy Mother's Day? Okay, with uh, singular and apostrophe s and with plural with apostrophe s. Okay, so let's see. Okay, or yeah, let's see which one is correct. Okay, now for this case, grammatically they are both accepted. Okay, so you can say Happy Mother's Day and Happy Mother's Day with two different focus. Originally, the one who made this holiday, she made that a girl actually like made that, she made that into singular form. Her reason was that, okay, she wants to focus on the mother. Okay, so that's the official name, Happy Mother's Day. She wants to focus on our own mother, which is actually like more important than any other mother in the world. But if you want to focus on all the mothers in the world, you can actually like use this one. Okay, so it's the same thing. They say that, for example, like it's the same thing with this. Happy Children's Day. We don't just focus on one child in the house, we focus on a lot of children in the world. That's why we say Happy Children's Day. We use the plural form. Okay, so that's the thing. So Happy Mother's Day because we want to emphasize that our mother, our own mother, is actually, yeah, we want to emphasize that they are really, really, we want to recognize their effort. Okay, now but okay, you have to think about like this one, Happy Father's Day. Okay, in contrary to that, the official name of Happy, I mean like the original name of Happy Father's Day is the second one. So it's not singular. The one who made it actually like plural. Okay? His reason is just because he wanted to actually like focus on all the fathers in the world, okay? But after like some like conversations about that with different people, they finally decided, or the people who actually finally decided to make it like parallel to Happy Mother's Day, so the official name becomes singular. Okay, the same thing. Happy Father's Day, we want to honor our father more. Happy Father's Day, we want to talk more about all the fathers in the world. Okay, but with regard to grammar rule, both are actually accepted. Okay, so I hope this helps. Okay, and thank you, teacher. Wait, let me check the name. Okay, of the teacher who actually like asked me this one, Teacher Nino, for this question. Okay, in case you have any grammar question, comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this YouTube channel. Let's keep on studying English grammar the fun and easy way. Have a good night.